Hi, it's Lisa from Lisa Heal Yourself, and today I want to tell you that there are no shortcuts. Unfortunately, this is a hard lesson that everybody who is chronically ill needs to come to in their own time, in their own terms. I know for the longest time I thought that I would find the magic cure in a supplement, in a protocol, in a gadget, in a gizmo, in some cutting edge protocol or something that a doctor was doing, like hyperbaric oxygen or ozonation, or these types of chelation, like major intensive protocols. There are no quick fixes, okay? So yes, there are things where you can get breakthroughs, and yes, there are protocols where you can move quickly ahead rather than being stuck. But when you think about it, if you've been sick, if you've been chronically sick for a long time, many things have fallen apart on your health, right? So we need to look at the physical, we need to look at the emotional, we need to look at the spiritual, the mental. So all of it matters, and basically you need to recreate a new life from scratch, a healed life from scratch. Because when you're sick, a lot of diseases, degeneration, chronic infections and illnesses, anything like this, notwithstanding an accident or an injury that caused immediate harm, even in those cases though, things have been going on for a long time, right? Your diet has, whatever lifestyle you've chosen, your diet, your thoughts, your thinking, your mental and emotional relationships, the things that you surround yourself with, you've created this disease and this patterning over time. And so it is going to take time to undo this. And for anything in life, if you were trying to lose weight, if you were trying to be a bodybuilder, if you were trying to do anything that you're trying to do, people do it in crazy, miraculous ways, and once in a while it hits and something works. But the majority of people do it and keep results by having a solid plan, being consistent day in and day out on a physical, mental, emotional, spiritual level, day after day with the same routine, staying the course, doing the right things, having the right plan, and basically implementing day after day after day. And that's how you change who you are. That's how you change who you are at a fundamental level. Because if you are now eating a different diet, you're getting different nutrients, you're growing different cells, you're healing different things. If you are now thinking in a new way, you're becoming a new person. You're opening yourself up to new experiences and new thoughts, and you're closing off to old patterns. If you are on an emotional level, digging and sorry, my video is about to cut out, but if you are, excavating things on an emotional level, letting go, forgiving, making new relationships, new friends, forgiving old ones, letting go of the past, all these emotional things that keep us stuck, dealing with traumas, you are becoming a new person. So unfortunately and fortunately, there is no quick fix. So the quick fixes, often people have these amazing results, but they end up relapsing later. They end up having a lot of setbacks later. They end up coming in and out, going from highs to lows. And so it's so important to be consistent, to stay the course, to have a good overarching plan to encompass everything, right? Because we want diet, we want lifestyle, we want, what supplements are going to work for us. We want all the physical things in place, things that we can actually do and sustain over time, and not making ourselves so crazy and run down that we're not actually healing. We want things that are fit for us, that we can do day in and day out over time, right? If you want to lose weight and you decide you're going to go for, a 20-mile run every day, well, you just know you can't keep up that consistency. That's not going to, have you moving forward, right? So you need to break things down in bite-sized pieces and have a good, solid plan and have clarity where you need the help. Because oftentimes every plan doesn't look the same, because you might have a diet that's already on point, but your thoughts suck. You might have thoughts and your meditation totally on point, but your supplements or your diet or your protocol or your, being active or whatever sucks. So like different people have different needs, and also it matters the thoughts, all the thoughts and what you're carrying with you, your past traumas, your past hurts, where you're vulnerable emotionally, where you're vulnerable stress-wise in your life, what adds stress to your life, what detracts stress from your life. People have different points, but we need clarity for the whole thing in order to formulate a plan that we feel good about and that works. And then when we don't get immediate results, that's okay, because we know this is a solid plan and we keep doing it over and over and over. We stay the course, we stay consistent, and then that's when the magic happens. That's when the magic unfolds, right? We stay consistent even during the downward spikes, right? Because healing isn't like this. Healing is like this, right? Sometimes it goes like this for a while and then goes like this and then back up. It does different things on its way up to healed. So we have to be emotionally and mentally strong enough to withstand the highs and lows, and to continue our efforts and to continue this gentle, easy protocol that has been set for you and that you have clarity around and that you feel good about, and continue those results well into your healing phase, where you start to then things at a certain point, things start to, it's kind of a law that things start to build on each other. So at first your progress may look slow and it might even do this a lot, but then suddenly something starts to happen, and then later, this is where you see those kind of curves much later, of the bell really going up like this, right? But it's not at first, and so we have to have faith, we have to have belief, we have to continue step by step, day by day, and it's so important to be consistent. Consistency is key. Clarity around what is best for your healing, right? Where you're vulnerable, what's gone on, what you need to release, how you need to create this new health identity, what foods work for you, right? You need a lot of clarity, and then you need to execute. And it's having faith in the execution that a lot of people fall down on, because they do it for a week and then they don't see results and they give up. And then they start over and they start with something new, but always starting something new is a form of resistance. It's one of your weak spots. It's one of your vulnerable blind spots that's keeping you sick. So if you have the clarity and you have a consistent plan, and it's doable, it's manageable, it's not tiring you out, it's adding to your health, not detracting from it, it's something that you can keep going with and keep doing, then you will stay consistent, you will stay the course, and as you stay the course, that's when you see the results. So you can't give up. And so I hope this video has been really helpful for you. If you want to work with me one-on-one, I do Clarity for Healing consults, and you can send me a message below, or you can simply go to that video and click on it, or send me an email, whatever, and we can set up a call. For that, it's just under $300, and it has 6 hours of my time to build a plan, clarity around healing for you, because I find clarity is the most important thing when you're working and trying to find and navigate through this mess of healing, because there's so many things that conflict. So anyways, that is something else that you could do, but I hope this video has been helpful overall, and I hope to see you in the next video.